Startzone was founded on November 7, 2021. Over time, it grew more and more. It was created by two people, Zeld and A7K. A week after creating Startzone, people joined who to date continue to play. Among they joined by Agan, the co-leader of the Raiders and founder of Hydra. People did not know what anarchy was, so they took the server as a survival world of peace and tranquility until a day like today. The Purpose Bros 4K clan was founded, which waged a war within the server, since the clan was very aggressive and not friendly at all. The last thing he wanted was to make an alliance with some other clan, because they wanted to be the most important point within the server. Just to gain recognition, they made 3 map parts and covered part of the spawn with obsidian and exploited it. The tired players of the clan, they declared war on them, and with this the famous Crystal PvP was born. Some players who knew about Crystal PvP managed to kill at least 1 or 2 members of the Purpose Bros 4K clan. In that clan, there were Zeld and A7K. The founders, as expected, were the ones with the most experience in anarchy, so they had great advantage with all players. Well, as you well know, the end crystals do too much damage, so much so that they take away a totem. Purpose Bros 4K won the war and the players gave up. The clan little by little lost its recognition, since now they were dedicated to making bases and not PvP. Meanwhile, clans like Incursion wanted to have that reputation of being the best, so they set out to give items to new players. Of course Purpose Bros 4K didn't want this, as Incursion would be a new rival for them, so they decided to send infiltrated Incursion and blow up all their bases. Incursion disappeared as they didn't have enough resources to keep giving away items to new players. After a while, Incursion disappeared and Purpose Bros 4K existed, but in silence, dedicating himself exclusively to raiding bases and unknown. After that, Startzone underwent a regretful change, as players found ways to duplicate elements and put shulkers in shulkers. Zeld noticed this and quickly patched the methods, but he did not do it in time. Since many people were already millionaires in the server, Zeld said, "Now what do we do?" Well, Zeld returned to Purpose Bros 4K and started raiding bases, killing players and stealing things, all this to destroy the economy, making Purpose Bros 4K position itself as one of the richest and most well-known clans on the server, with nested, stacked and extremely OP kits. After all this happened, the members continued to search for dupes but were unsuccessful, except for A7K, who found a way to cheat the game and duplicate items. He quickly recorded a video showing the dupe, and of course, as expected, again the server economy was through the roof. Everyone with kits, everyone with items, everyone millionaires. What could be done? Kill, steal and raid again, but they were not successful, since the players already knew that it would happen again, so they went to distant coordinates to avoid being raided and exploited by ender crystals. Zeld, not knowing what to do, the only thing he thought about was patching the dupe, because it was the only thing that could be done. After a while, the Purpose Bros 4K clan was raided by an infiltrator and the clan was left poor, without a base and without kits. Purpose Bros 4K disappeared forever, and the only rich people on the server were ordinary players. Zeld couldn't keep his arms crossed, so he started another war, but it was unsuccessful. After a while Zeld managed that there was no something more to do. The clan declined and the players were millionaires until they brought down the server, corrupting the data and making everyone lose their items. They all got to look for duplication methods but didn't find any until their famous piston dupe found it. Zeld, they tried to keep this dupe a secret, but because of an anomalous screenshot, leaked the duplication method, although he reacted quickly and patched the dupe. Currently Startzone has an economy in intermediate kits, neither rich nor poor, so the kits are very precious and these are used, and at the same time they continue to haunt the entire map of Startzone. After the Startzone economy took very critical damage, certain streamers entered the server. They caused a lot of players to enter the server, therefore Zeld and A7K refounded a clan. The clan is explicit, and to date it is still alive. It was a remastered version of Pipus Pros 4K. This time, explicit would only be dedicated to looking for duplication methods, building bases and raiding bases. While there are other clans that do the opposite, like giving away kits and killing people in the spawn, because as is well known, the Startzone economy was broken by so many dupes, and it is recovering little by little, and this is happening today. The story of Startzone will continue.